So Jesus' first miracle was turning water into wine at Kana, right? Well, if you're going to take the Bible's word for it, sure. But in the Qur'an, Jesus' first miracle is speaking at his own birth. Babies can't speak, Ilyan. Water doesn't turn to wine either. So let's engage with a little willed suspension of disbelief and go with it for a second. Because remember, Jesus was the Word. And I think there's some significance to the fact that in the Qur'an, he comes into the world speaking. But besides that, in the context of the Qur'an, why does he speak? So let's imagine you're Mary. Your dad is a well-known priest, community is very conservative, very religious, you're unmarried, and all of a sudden you show up to the village party pregnant. And just imagine the kind of tales going around town. So to prove her innocence, Mary needed a miracle.
Wanita ini membahas perbedaan mukjizat pertama Yesus yang dijelaskan dalam Alkitab dan Al-Qur'an. Buku ini mengeksplorasi makna Yesus berbicara pada saat kelahirannya dalam Al-Qur'an dan konteks di baliknya. Mukjizat pertama Yesus, air menjadi anggur versus berbicara saat lahir. Dalam Alkitab, mukjizat pertama Yesus adalah mengubah air menjadi anggur di Kana. Sebaliknya, menurut Al-Qur'an, mukjizat pertama Yesus adalah berbicara pada saat kelahirannya sendiri. Wanita tersebut menyarankan bahwa ada makna penting dalam Yesus yang digambarkan berbicara sejak kelahirannya dalam Al-Qur'an. Konteks penggambaran ini berkisar pada Maria yang belum menikah dan mengandung Yesus. Untuk membuktikan bahwa dia tidak bersalah dan meyakinkan orang lain bahwa dia dihamili oleh Tuhan, Maria membutuhkan mukjizat.
Because how is anybody going to believe her that she was impregnated by God? Okay, Mary, so that's what you're calling the jock behind the gym now? God, okay. We all saw you hanging out in the courtyard with Joseph after hours. So in chapter 19 of the Qur'an, at the birth of Jesus Christ, Mary gets her miracle. Now there's a lot of interesting symbolism in the story of birth of Christ in the Qur'an. I'm not going to get into it now, but you know where to tell me if you want me to talk about it in another video. But basically, Mary goes and hides in a chamber that is facing east, as in she's facing the rise of the sun. And she asks the spirit who comes to her, how am I going to have a child when no mortal has touched me? And the angel is like, that's easy. We're not only going to make you pregnant, we're going to make you pregnant with the perfect human. He's going to be a revelation for all humanity. He's going to be the key to our mercy. He will be a thing ordained. So she hides away and she has the baby, and she's sitting there with the pain of childbirth like, why is this so painful?
Mary bersembunyi saat melahirkan dan bertanya bagaimana dia bisa memiliki anak tanpa ada manusia yang menyentuhnya. Seorang malaikat meyakinkan bahwa dia tidak hanya akan hamil, tetapi juga akan menjadi manusia sempurna yang akan menjadi wahyu bagi seluruh umat manusia. Maria mengungkapkan putranya kepada orang-orang. Setelah melahirkan, Mary menunjukkan putranya kepada orang-orang yang mempertanyakan tindakannya. Mereka bertanya dengan siapa dia mempunyai hubungan, mengingat dia belum menikah. Maria mengarahkan mereka untuk menanyakan putranya tentang asal-usulnya. Yang mengejutkan semua orang, bayi Yesua atau Yesus berbicara dari bualannya, menyatakan dirinya sebagai hamba dan nabi Allah.
And the angel was like, girl, stop hiding under this palm tree and go show your son to the people. So she did. And the people were like, Mary, what did you do? Or better yet, who did you do? And why would you do that? Your father is no wicked man, nor is your mother a harlot. And Mary was like, listen, if you want to know where this baby came from, ask him. And they were like, ask the baby? How do we talk to one who is in a cradle? Mary, you are still weird as ever. And then to everyone's surprise, baby Yeshua springs forth, saying, behold, I am the slave of Allah. He has given me the scriptures and appointed me, the prophet. And he has made me blessed wheresoever I may be, and has enjoined upon me prayer and almsgiving, so long as I remain alive. And most importantly, he hath made me dutiful towards she who bore me. Now there's a lot to say about this, and like I said, there's a lot of symbolism in this passage that I'm just kind of scraping over. But what do you think? Does the fact that baby Jesus speaks in the Qur'an have any bearing on the fact that Jesus is the Word? And what does it say about Christianity and Islam, I guess, that there's no justification of Mary's chastity in the Bible? And also, should we talk about more stuff from the Qur'an?